Good day, everyone. Let me introduce myself first. I'm Hobjun C. Kahote, and also my teammates Rizal Ayan Pisanya, and we are going to discuss to you our topic First Call for Children. So the preamble recalls the basic principles of United Nations and specific provisions of certain relevant human rights and treaties and proclamation. It reaffirms the fact of the children that because of their vulnerability need special care and protection, and it places special emphasis on the primary caring and protective responsibility of the family. It also reaffirms the need of the legal and other protection of child before and after birth, the importance of respect for cultural values of the child's community, and the vital role of international cooperation in securing children's rights. So the preamble is about protecting children. It says that kids need special care because they are vulnerable. It also emphasizes that families that have the most important job in protecting their children. It also talks about how important it is to protect children before and after they born, to respect their culture and work together internationally to make sure all children have rights. So the first article, definition of child. So a child is recognized as a person under 18 years old unless national laws recognize the age of majority earlier. So this means that a child is considered a person until they turn in 18 years old. However, some countries might have laws that say someone becomes an adult before they turn to 18. So the second article, non-discrimination. All rights apply to children without exception. It is the state of obligation to protect children from any form of discrimination to take positive action to promote their rights. So that means that all children, no matter who they are or where they came from, have the same rights. It also says that government have responsibility to make sure that children are treated equally and they can enjoy their rights. They can't let some kids be treated differently because of their race, religion, gender, or anything else. So Article 3 is the interest of the child. All decisions regarding a child must prioritize their best interest. The government must step in to provide proper care when parents or guardians are unable to do so. So that article means that children's well-being comes first. If parents can care for them, the government should step into make sure they're safe and taken care of. So let's proceed to another article, Article 4, implementation of rights. The states must do all it can to implement the rights of contained in convention. This means that the government has responsibility to make sure that everyone can enjoy the rights outlined in the convention. They need to take they need to take action to make these rights a reality for everyone, not just in words but in practice. If you have any question, so let's proceed to Article 5. parental guidance, the child is involving capacities. So you may read the Article 5. So this means that the government should acknowledge the parents and family members to play a crucial role in guiding children. They should be allowed to help the children understand the rights and responsibilities, but in a way that fits the child's age and maturity. The government should respect this rule, but also make sure that child's best interest always comes first. So Article 6, Survival and Development. Every child has the inherent right to life, and the state has obligation to ensure that child survival and development. So this means that every child is born with the right to live, and the government has responsibility to make sure they get the things they need to survive and grow healthy and happy. So this include things like food, healthcare, education, and also protection from harm. So the next, Article 7, name and nationality. So the child has the right to name at birth. The child is also the right to acquire a nationality and as far as possible to know his or her parents and be cared for by them. So this means that when a child is born, they have the right to be given a name. They also have a right to belong to a country or have a nationality. And as much as possible, they have the right to know who their parents are and to be cared for by them. Article 8, Preservation and Identity. Please read, everyone. So the state has obligation to protect and if necessary reestablish basic aspect child's identity. This include name, nationality, and family ties. It means that the government has responsibility to make sure that child is import child's important personal details like their name, which country they belong to, and their connection to their family are safe. If any these things lost are or in danger, the government should help the children to get them back. So Article 9, separation from parents. Children have right to live with their parents unless it is not their best interest, and they should be able to maintain contact with both parents if they are separated. So this means that children should live with their parents whenever possible, but if that's not safe or good for them, the government should make sure that they are protected even if parents are separated, and children should still able to see and talk to them both. And Article 10, family reunification. Children and their parents have the right to live in any country. and to enter their own purposes of reunion or the maintenance of the child-parent relationship. So this means that if a child and their parents are living in different countries, they have to right to travel to be together. This could be to reunite after being separated or to maintain the relationship even if they live apart or they live in different countries. The government should make it easier for them to travel for these reasons. So the next article will be discussed by Rizal Ayan Pisanya.
Article 11. Illicit transfer and non-return. The state has obligation to prevent or remedy the kidnapping or detention of children abroad by a parent or third party. Article 11. Illicit transfers and non-return. Below the title of bullet point outlining the legal obligation, the state has a responsibility to prevent the correct situations where children are kidnapped or kept abroad against their will by parents or another person. Article 12. The child opinion. The child has the right to express his or her opinions freely and have that opinion taken in account in any matter of procedures affecting the child. Article 12. A child have a right to freely express their views and have those views taken seriously when decisions affecting them are made. This means the children should be given opportunity to share their opinions and those opinions should be considered by adults involved decisions and concerns the child's life. Article 13. Freedom of expression. The child has the right to express his or her views, obtain information, and make ideas or information known regardless of frontiers. Article 13. A child's rights to freedom of expression and access to information. Children are entitled to express their views, obtain information, and share their ideas on information freely without restrictions based on national borders or other geographical limitations. This right is fundamental to a child's development and participation of society. Article 14. Freedom of thoughts concerns the religion. This state shall respect the child's right to freedom of thoughts conceals a religion subject or appropriate parental guidance. Article 14. Protect the child's rights to freedom of thoughts conceals the religions. This means children have the right to develop their own belief and values, the practice of their religions of beliefs freely. The states must respect their rights, but acknowledge the parents have a role in guidance of children. Develop their belief and value. The appropriate of parental guidance clause suggests that parental influence should be reasonable and not infringe on this child's fundamental rights. Article 15. Freedom of associations. Children have the right to meet with others and to join a form of association. Article 15. Recognize children's right to freedom of association. This means children have the right to meet with other children and join forms, groups, clubs, organizations. The right of important of children's social development, allowing them to build friendship, share interests, and participate in activities and meaningful to them. It also allows them to collectively express their views and advocate for their rights. Article 16. Protection of privacy. Children have the rights to protections from interface with privacy, family, home, and correspondence, and from libel or slander. Article 16. Children's right to privacy, and this encompasses several aspects. protection from unwanted interference in their personal lives, including their privacy, family life, home, and correspondence. It is also safeguard them from libel, slander, false statement that harm their reputations. Essentially, this article ensures children's personal space and reputations are respected and limits agents' attribution and utilized talk. Article 17 access of appropriate information. This state must make sure that children have access to variety of information sources, encourage the media to share content and beneficiary of children's. Additionally, steps should be taken to protect children from harmful materials. Article 17 focus on children's rights to access information so that is beneficial to their developed well-being, protected from harmful content. It is the responsibility of these states to ensure children have access to variety information sources that encourage media outlets to share contents that positive and helpful of children. Crucially, it is also emphasized the needs of protective measures to shield children from materials that could be detrimental to their well-being. This highlights balance between freedom and information and need for safeguarding children. Article 18 Parental Responsibilities. Parents have joint primary responsibility for raising the child, and the state shall support them. It is the state shall provide appropriate assistance of parents in child raising. Article 18 The primary responsibility of parents in raising their child. It is emphasized parents share this responsibility jointly and that state should actively support them in its crucial role. These supports could manifest in various ways such as providing sources, surveys, or policies that aim parents in their child raising efforts. The articles underscores that partnership between parents and the state is ensuring children's well-being. Article 19 Protections from abuse and neglect. The state of responsibility of protecting children from all type of mistreated by parents and caregiver and must create social programs to prevent abuse and help victims. Article 19 establish the state responsibility to protect children from all type of abuse and neglect. This includes mistreated by parents or caregiver. The article mandates the creation implement of social programs designed to prevent abuse and neglect from occurring and to provide support and assistance to children who have experienced such mistreatment. This underscores the state critical role in ensuring children's safety and well-being. Article 20 protections of a child without family. The state must provide special care for children who have lost their family environment, ensuring they have access to alternative family care of appropriate institutional placement. This effort should be considered the child cultural background. Article 20 mandates the state provides special care for children who have lost their family environment. This care must ensure access to either alternative family care of suitable institutional placement, while also considering the child's cultural background to maintain their identity and cultural connections. The article highlights the state obligations to provide support and protections to vulnerability children without families. Article 21 Adoption. In countries where adoption is recognized and or allowed, it shall be carried out in the best interest of their child, and then only with the authorization of competent authorities that safeguard for their child. Article 21 pertains to adoptions. It stipulates that its countries where adoption is legal, it must only occur with it serve the best interests of the child. This requires the authorizations, competent authorities, and implementation of safeguards to protect the child's well-being throughout the adoption process. The child's best interests are paramount in all adoption proceedings. And that's all. Thank you.